वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए हो, वतन में है ठहरे हुए बाबा हमारे लिए कर रहे हैं इंतजार घर ले जाने के लिए आकारी बन करके हम वतन में जाएंगे हम उड़ के चले जाएं ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में उस प्यारे से वतन में उस मीठे से वतन में हो अव्यक्त वतन में हो हम उड़ के चले जाएं उस प्यारे से वतन में हो उस मीठे से वतन में
taking everyone's love remembrances. When I went to offer bhog to Baba, Baba gave us very, very loveful drishti, very powerful drishti. And we all were sharing drishti with Baba. And after that, I offered bhog, and Baba, with lot of love, accepted bhog. Gave love remembrances also of those who have offered bhog especially. And Baba keep giving drishti. Then Baba said that when you are making efforts these days, especially for silence, then do you come to know that what are the subtle obstacles in your thoughts or in your intellect? That means where your intellect is pulled, where your mind is wandering. So Baba says, when you notice it, you have to remind yourself that intellect has to be only with one Baba. Because when intellect is with one Baba, then you will get all the powers. And also Baba takes responsibility. But if your mind is still wandering, divided, have attachment, even subtle attachments, Then Baba said your confluence age life will also be more of settling karmic accounts. So Baba said, do you want to spend your this life, short life, in settling karmic accounts, or you want to just be with Baba, joyful, take power, and be an instrument for unlimited service? So Baba says you have choice, right? So those who want to be in a very, very much super sensitive joy and constantly mm, allowing Baba to use you. So when Baba has to use, first he has to use your intellect. Mm. Then he has to use your mind. And of course, then is body, wealth, everything. But first is mind and intellect. Mm. Because elevated thoughts will come in the mind. But Baba said if there are very subtly, even if you have renounced everything, but if there is subtle pulse, that means there is not total renunciation. You children have to have complete distaste so that intellect is only with one Baba. So Baba was looking at me and Baba said, what do you think? So Baba said, I said, Baba, I pay a lot of attention. Nothing is important than to have intellect with Baba, because that's where I will receive power. Baba says in path of bhakti, whatever people asked was everything physical. Right? Help me with this, give me this, help me with this, or give this. But when you belong to Baba, what you say, Baba? I just want to remain merged in your love. I want to be with you. I want to go with you. So you think of the soul, right? But in Path of Bhakti, you didn't know about soul. So you always ask for physical. But Baba said that your companion is your stage. Because whatever stage you have, whatever sanskar you have, you will carry with you. So Baba takes responsibility of souls who keep their intellect free from everything, only one with one Baba. And all the time their words will say, Baba is there with me, Baba is for me, Baba will take care of me. They will have such a deep trust in Baba. And as much trust you have in Baba, that much you will get power, and Baba takes responsibility. But if you have trust, doubt, trust, then Baba also says, let the soul take care of uh, herself or itself. So it was beautifully Baba was giving the signal to have a very, very stable, unshakable connection with Baba, consistent connection with Baba. Just Baba in our heart, Baba in our intellect, and then Baba definitely takes care of everything. Baba says, even share your responsibility. You can see Baba's magic. So Baba was sharing this and then giving lots of love, remembrances to everyone.
तो हर एक को अभी इस समय क्या अटेंशन देना है, मन के मौन पर, मन का मौन, मन का मौन आप जानते हो कि इतना नहीं जानते हो। शौक रखो इस पर, मन का मौन बढ़ता जाए। मन का मौन बढ़ने से तन का मौन स्वतः ही बढ़ता जाता है। इसमें आप सभी अपने अंदर मन का मौन बढ़ाने का पुरुषार्थ प्यार से बढ़ाते चलो। जितना इस तरफ कोशिश करेंगे, रुचि बढ़ेंगी, तो स्वतः ही मन के मौन होने से, आवाज से, इनसे दूर हो जाएंगे और अंदर शांति की किरणें बढ़ती जाएंगी। तो अभी एक सप्ताह विशेष मन की शांति, मन की शांति का ये एक सप्ताह मनाओ। मुख की शांति घटाओ, मन की शांति बढ़ाओ। तो ये ट्रायल करो, मन की शांति से सब प्रकार की शांति बढ़ती जाएंगी। अभी एक मास मन की शक्ति को बढ़ाना है। मन की शांति बढ़ने से ऑटोमेटिकली मुख की शक्ति बढ़ती रहेंगी। ये प्रैक्टिस सभी को अच्छी लगती है? हाथ उठाओ। अच्छा, हाथ तो सभी ने उठाया, मैं जा रही थी।
Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today's day 2, Pilgrimage of Silence, Cool and Calm Senses. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Yeah, first of all, I want to tell you all that yes, there was heavy rain and flooding in some areas, but we all are okay. Yes, some of the centers had little flooding in their basement or but otherwise everything was okay. We had been getting a lot of messages from all over, but actually, yes, there was flooding and it affected our transport and there were a lot of cars stuck, but actually everyone is okay. Yeah. So I thought to let you all know that we all are okay. Mm. Yeah, sometimes nature, no, all these calamities happen. But today was a beautiful sunny day. Everything got dry and everything is open and everything is very good. Mm. Most of the people understand silence of mind as not to think, not to have thoughts. But soul is a living energy, right? It's conscient. So mind and intellect is part of it. So you cannot really forcefully stop it. Even if you say don't think, it will think. And especially something which is bothering you don't want to think it keeps coming back, keeps coming back. So what is important is to create a particular stage, practice for a particular stage, like yesterday was about peace. So whole day, like my attention was that I have to have peaceful mind. I have to be a peaceful mind. I'm a peaceful soul. So when with the churning on that virtue, you get stable in that stage, there is really, really beautiful silence. You all must have experienced that last night when we finished, even after finishing, we all wanted to be more in silence and including remembrance of Baba. I felt so good. Even my night was like as if we are all in sweet home, Paramdam. So silence really is to stabilize your mind in one stage. And that is why in homework we are just taking like yesterday we took silence as peace of mind. I should be peaceful. Mm. So whatever happens here, there, we all hear things, say things, do things, but I have to be very, very peaceful. So same is other is which is very important is silence of intellect. I mean we have to do karma yoga and intellect will whatever is necessary, intellect will do it. But as we were thinking of when Baba said, if your intellect is plain intellect, then you are planning, and then whatever you will do, it will be 4 times more, right? So, yes, plan, think, but then also be quiet. Let me take power from Baba. And also, when I have given a thought to Baba, mm, you will see how Baba makes it happen. Mm. But if I keep thinking back and forth, lot of thinking, I already lose lot of power, right? It's like intellect is already very tired. Mm. So it's of course silence of mind intellect, but truly it has to be silence of the soul. Deeply within mind is merged, intellect is merged in Baba's love. and you deeply feel within some very deep silence, as we talked about silence of incorporeal world. It's like soul is experienced silence, not only mind and intellect. So when soul experiences silence, there is power in that. So our attention in silence for tomorrow, especially, we are thinking that how uh, when there is deep silence, then there is calmness and coolness in all our senses. Mhm. You could just feel it even from your body that it's very calm. Mhm. It's doing whatever is necessary, but very calm. And of course, as I said, everyone has a routine, everyone has responsibilities. We all have to do that. We can't just say, okay, I'm in silence today. Yes, we could be doing karma yoga, but it's still as much necessary use intellect as much. Otherwise, there are so many ideas keep coming. I have to do this. Let me make this. Intellect and mind keep working, which I said has to be natural, no, because it's a conscient, it's a living energy, so it must continuously. But then when it is our practice to make it stable in one stage. So today we will just, let's say, we will take this that I have to be detached observer where I listen, even if I have to speak, but doesn't get very engaged. Sometimes really we get engaged into, I must say, involved, engaged. So then it's extra. Mind is thinking extra, intellect is thinking extra. Why don't I remember Baba? Why not these thoughts which I am just using unnecessary? Let me remember Baba. Hmm. And when you will do that, then you will experience what is called silence. You all have experience of silence, no? Can I see hands, those who have experience of silence? Hmm? Everyone has, right? But what we have to do is keep increasing it. Hmm. Brahma Baba, he always used to say, not say, but in the end, there was so much expansion of yagya, task of yagya. But his thought was, I have to leave body in my perfect stage, not thinking about yagya, thinking about anything. Mhm. Because it's not that, who will, I have to be in that stage, right? Nobody will do that for me. That Baba's task will get accomplished, right? It's not you don't do it. He, one day before or in the morning, he decided what has to be done. All the letters were answered. He did everything. But in the end, he was just with Shiv Baba. I also pay a lot of attention. I have to be with Shiv Baba because I have to go with Baba. I have go to Baba. But if somebody say no, task, right? Mhm. Even if it's a good, something, but no, when there is too much thoughts, it will never happen. Many times I've seen for anything you have too many thoughts. Afterwards, you feel it was waste because not your thoughts helped or got anything done. So I leave it to Baba. Remember Baba. Let him do it. Let it get done. You should experiment. But if you leave it on Baba, you say, oh, Baba will do. But still you are worrying, thinking, you won't get done. Baba won't do that. Baba will say, do it. You wanted to do, that's why you are thinking. So silence in this way, deep silence. I gave to Baba, let Baba take care. What you have tried for so long didn't work. So why are we wasting our time and losing our stage also, no? Too much thinking about anything is not a good stage. So if I leave body today, what will be my stage? You know, Brahma Baba, if we told him something, and then still we are kind of talking about it, then we go, Baba said, you do it. No, you were trying to do it. Why don't you do? Baba said, no, either Baba will do or you do. So we have to be very, very sensible. And once I have given to Baba, that intellect shouldn't be after anything. So deep silence will be experienced and is experienced by the soul. I am peaceful, I am loveful, I belong to Baba. And then you will also find, like yesterday, I really felt you could also, your whole body becomes cool, calm. That could also be called bodiless state. Right? So we will practice in a way where I create a stage, stay in that state, but also intellect, surrender everything to Baba. Any situation, Baba will take care. And if you really live on Baba, Baba will take care. But we live on Baba, but still we keep thinking, right? So Baba said, it's karmic accounts, and you settle. I won't intervene, right? But if I say, no, Baba, you have to do it, but then not think after that. Not talk about that. Then Baba will take responsibility and get it done. Okay, so we stay on our pilgrimage of silence. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to our weekly journey, ancestors sharing through their own stage, revealing the beauty of the Creator.
एक टाइम था हम बैठते थे गाड़ी में कहीं भी, इतने छोटे छोटे से हैंडबिल छपवा रखे थे, वेरी सिंपल, कोई आर्ट पेपर के नहीं, कोई कलर्ड नहीं, कोई ज्यादा ब्यूटीफुल नहीं, सिंपल। उस पे निमंत्रण लिखा हुआ बाबा के बारे में, आ गए हैं वो सुना रहे हैं। अब जिसको नहीं चाहिए, नहीं टच होता ना हो, हम अपनी फर्जदारी पूरी करें, क्योंकि बाबा कहते थे अंत में ये निमंत्रण ढूंढेंगे वेस्ट पेपर बास्केट में कि हमें किसी ने दिया तो था, हमने ध्यान नहीं दिया है जी। निमंत्रण दो, और उसके पीछे क्वेश्चन लिखे हुए थे, 5-7 क्वेश्चन लिखे हुए थे और सेंटर का एड्रेस होता था। चीप होते थे, गरीब लोग थे हम, ताकि हम कोई ज्यादा पैसे खर्च नहीं कर सकते। सब लोगों को फ्री बांटना है, कितने बांटेंगे, तो वो रखते थे अपने पास। कोई पास में बैठता था तो उसको हम कहते थे आप इंटरेस्टेड हैं धार्मिक इसमें? हाँ जी, उसको हम देते थे पढ़ने के लिए। हाँ जी, कई लोग सेंटर पर आते थे उन क्वेश्चंस को पढ़ के। लेकिन भाव ये था, हम किसी से मिले, गाड़ी में ही मिले, बस में ही मिले, फिर पता नहीं इतनी भीड़ में से कौन कब किसको मिलता है। ये अंत में उलहना देगा कि भगवान मुझे तुम्हारा संदेश किसी ने नहीं दिया। बाबा कहते थे ये उलहना कोई ना दे, तुम सबको संदेश दो, गिव दिस मैसेज टू एवरीवन। तो वो हमने बंद कर दिया, बंद कर दिया। मैं सुना रहा था बाबा की बातें, चाहे मैं भरत कोठी में आया, चाहे कोटा हाउस में, फ्री लिटरेचर के पैकेट रोज पोस्ट होते थे, 50, 60, 100, 40, 30 बड़ी बड़ी किताबों के पैकेट। लंदन, अमेरिका, इंडिया, जहां तहां दान करो, दान, ज्ञान दान करो। ये ज्ञान दान जो है ये नेत्र दान है, जैसे अंधे को कोई आंखें देता है। दिन भर में कोई दान किया, किसी को कोई संदेश सुनाया, किसी की आंख खोली, कोई चिट्ठी लिख दी किसी रिश्तेदार को, किसी दोस्त को, किसी को आते जाते को संदेश दे दिया कि नहीं किया। अरे कुछ करो। तो वो हमने देखा बाबा पैसे ना होने के बावजूद, आर्थिक रूप से कठिनाई होने के बावजूद, दान करो, दान करो, दान करो। बच्चे, ये सर्वश्रेष्ठ दान है, ज्ञान दान। सिर्फ कहने की बात नहीं, प्रैक्टिकल करते हुए सब चीज देखा। पैकेट भेजते रहते थे। जब हर एक चीज बेचते हैं तो फिर उसकी कीमत और हो जाती थी। बाबा कहते हैं बच्चे ये बेचने की चीज नहीं है, ये भगवान की दी हुई चीज तुम बेचते हो। तो हमने कहा बाबा कहाँ तक बांटेंगे? ये भारत में तो ऐसा है, अगर हमने यहाँ रखा तो कोई कहेगा जी एक मेरे लिए दे दो, एक मेरे मामा जी के लिए दे दो। उनका भी इंटरेस्ट है, अच्छा दे देते हैं भाई। फिर कहेगा चाचा जी का, उनमें भी ज्यादा इंटरेस्ट है। एक चाचा जी के लिए फ्री है, आप रोक तो सकते नहीं, चक्कर लगा के फिर आ जाएगा, फिर देना पड़ेगा आपको। तो रद्दी बेचनी है, उसने जाके मलाई बर्फ खानी है। तो वो तो यही काम करता है। ऐसे लोग थे। लेकिन बाबा कहते थे बेचो मत। आर्ट पेपर पर छपी हुई किताबें होती थी, रेड इंक में, उस पर सुनहरी लगी हुई, इतनी कॉस्टली, इतनी सुंदर। बाबा कहते थे एक गीता छपवाई हमने, सच्ची गीता, रियल गीता, इंग्लिश में। तो बाबा ने पूछा इसका कितना खर्च हुआ? मैंने कहा 2 रुपए। तो बाबा ने कहा फिर? मैंने कहा क्या करना है बताइए। तो बाबा ने कहा ये बेचनी नहीं है बाबा, ये तो एक दिन में खत्म हो जाएगी अगर हम बेचेंगे नहीं। अपने क्लास के ही भाई भतीजे के लिए ले जाएंगे सब, वो तो प्रसाद है उनके लिए, तो ले जाएंगे सब, क्या करेंगे फिर? बाबा ने कहा अच्छा इस पर लिख दो कि इसकी जो कास्ट प्राइस है, पेपर, प्रिंटिंग, बाइंडिंग वगैरह का जो खर्च हुआ है वो 2 रुपए हुआ है, लेकिन ये अनमोल है, इसकी कीमत कोई नहीं दे सकता, क्योंकि ये भगवान के वर्षन हैं। You cannot adequately pay for it. No one can, you see, because every word of it is a gem. It's God's word. How can you pay? You are poor people, how much you have to pay? You can't. तो वो नहीं पे कर सकते। आप ये लिख दो कि फिर उसके साथ ये लिख दो, पढ़ो इसको, अगर पढ़ने के बाद पसंद ना आए, किताब वापस दे जाओ, 2 रुपए लेके जाओ। है जी। हमने कहा बाबा ये नया धंधा हो गया, लोग पढ़ के ले जाएंगे, 2 रुपए भी ले जाएंगे, फिर बताइए। तो बाबा ने कहा एक्सपेरिमेंट करो, ऐसा नहीं होगा। फिर तुमने ठीक नहीं लिखी लगता है। अगर ठीक लिखी हुई होगी वापस क्यों करेंगे और ले जाएंगे। तो मेरी परीक्षा दी। चलो, बाबा कहते हैं स्टूडेंट्स हो, इट इज ए यूनिवर्सिटी, यू मस्ट स्टडी। है जी। बंदर के आगे किताब रखो तो क्या करेगा, क्या करेगा? इस कागज को उस कागज को फाड़ के रद्दी कर देगा, जो उसके ऊपर अमरूद काट के भी आप खा नहीं सकते, समझा? वो तो सारा कागज खराब कर देगा। ऐसे ही तो कुछ ऐसा दान दो, ज्ञान दान दो, ये नेत्र दान है मनुष्य को। बाबा कहते थे अंधे के आगे आरती है, आईना है, ये नेत्र है, ये दो लोगों को।
Om Shanti. That was wonderful, right? Jagdish Bhai ji, he used to write many books. And this was one of his experience that during Sakar Brahma Baba's days, how they used to give Baba's knowledge. But one thing to note to everyone, that yes, we have to give knowledge to everyone, but there are some guidelines. So because our centers are worldwide, so many countries, so we have to know our guidelines as organization. So of course we have to have that bhavana that we have to give knowledge to everyone, but we have to also follow our guidelines. Okay, so now let's invite our angel, Sister Elizabeth. Welcome, and she will guide us for our homework. And also yesterday it was a beautiful meditation and also silence. So just to let you all know, after the commentary we'll go into the silence. Mohini Didi will give drishti to everyone. So 2-3 minutes deep silence, and then there will be a song, but this will be all together. We'll have a silence experience. So welcome, Sister Elizabeth.
Thank you, Bhumi Ben, for that sweet introduction. And thank you so much, Mohini Didi, for your words on silence and for explaining the balance, how we can be engaged and yet be detached. I know Baba has put me on this task of homework for this lovely pilgrimage of silence, because it is exactly what this soul needs. And it's almost as if the silence welcomes me to go deeper into silence. So let's go into the homework on how coolness and being calm can help us be detached from the senses, to have cool and calm senses, the pilgrimage of silence. I, the soul, am seated on my immortal throne and withdraw from my senses. Senses become cool and calm with the pilgrimage of silence. I, the soul, am seated on my immortal throne and withdraw from my senses. Senses become cool and calm with the pilgrimage of silence. So now let's go into an experiential meditation and melody. Om Shanti. I, the soul, am seated on my immortal throne. I withdraw from my senses and go inward. I remember myself as light, a spiritual divine being. I touch base with that inner core of pure feelings, courage, and peace. With each breath, with each step, I settle into stillness. And I let go of the awareness of the senses and come into a state of cool silence, a state of great peace and nourishment of the soul. On this pilgrimage of silence, my mind returns again and again to my inner calm and coolness. I keep my mind free from worry, no matter what task the soul is involved in with the body. Whatever is needed will emerge at exactly the right time. All I have to do is remain seated on my immortal throne, free from the pull of the senses. With every breath and every step, I welcome the silence. My mind is still. I let go of worry. I have all I need. I am nourished by the silence. I take my fill. I am immortal. I sit on my throne, withdrawing from the senses. I'm in peace in the home. The pilgrimage of silence
Om Shanti, everyone. And everyone looks okay and remain okay. Yeah. Okay, Om Shanti and good night, everyone.